Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about a trend that's been going on since 2020. This is the music trend, or I should say music artist trend, where they say on like TikTok and like Instagram and short video platforms like, "Oh my god, you guys are so lucky you found me before I blew up. Drop a like and stream my music so you can be a day one." Or like, all their like alterations of that. It's pretty much the same message over and over again. Now, I just want to preface this by saying that I'm not trying to make fun of these people's music, and a lot of the time there is some music talent there, and there's a lot of hard work that a lot of these guys have put into making music. So it's not necessarily that these people suck at making music and I'm going to like laugh at them. I'm more curious to see how many of them actually blew up. Anyway, let's get into the video.
I'm dealing with this shit like every day. I wanna paint the ceiling with a little bit of pain. Cause these motherfuckers are peeling off the feeling in my brain. Cause these motherfuckers are stealing another meaning to my brain. Walking in the bitch and I feel like a demon. Motherfuckers out here watching bitch and know them.
Now, I think this is a great benchmark to set for most of the trend here, and just like seeing where he was compared to where he is now. And I can tell you right now, before you watch this next clip, his music production definitely got a lot better, along with his visual production. There's a lot more work that goes into a lot of his newer stuff compared to this. As you can see, his music is significantly better, and the production that goes into it is also significantly higher. But this also highlights a massive problem with the trend, is that a lot of people that actually buy into this kind of stuff only buy in because they like being the first ones to discover something so they can like brag about it and like be niche. And that's reflected a lot by his follower count and the actual amount of views that he gets. So he has like 10.3 thousand followers on TikTok, which is a great number, especially for like somebody who took a break last year from music. But you can see in his view count that a lot of his videos struggle to get past like 1,000 views or 2,000 views, and that a lot of his views came right after when he originally made the clip, which is going to be a trend that you'll notice with a lot of these people in the video.
Every track that I'm a rapping, no, I never need a feel a crazy type of fucking energy. My power seem to sizzle. I'm that rapper you can never test because my passion's like a thriller. A poet to my cup is filled with liquor. Put it in my system, proceed to record another.
This is another video that was posted in 2023, and this man's career took a very different turn compared to the last guy. The last guy had a lot of engagement on his first post. This guy did not. He's tried uploading like the same kind of video multiple times, but he's only sitting around 800 followers on TikTok, even though he still uploads music to this day. And the difference in his music is extremely noticeable, as here he like kind of has a Suicide Boys kind of tone, and like he's going for the Suicide Boys flow, where in his newer stuff he kind of sounds like he's doing what he wants to do. So here, take a listen.
He says, Zoo, how you not make it yet? I do not understand. I don't need it, but I still got rappers on me, listen fans. You want features, you gon' have to fill my pockets in advance. I'm not fucking run no more, I do not even trust my plans.
You can definitely still hear all the Suicide Boys influence in his rap, but there is a lot more that it's been toned back from that 2016 trap Suicide Boys thing, and his career has definitely taken a very different outcome. He's only sitting around 700 followers, I think. But like what I said earlier, why you don't want to do this trend is that he still averages kind of the same amount of views as the guy I covered previously. So there's a massive difference in between the follower counts, but yet the views and likes stay roughly the same, which is why I don't like this trend at all, because I think it just harms the creator more than it helps. But there are some people that have definitely profited off of this trend. Same trend, but a very different outcome. This creator here had a massive blow up on TikTok. For multiple other videos, the video here had like 14,000 likes in 2020, and his music career has really taken off since. This is one of the few exceptions to this trend where I actually do believe that this trend helped them out significantly, as he would lean into creating more content on TikTok, which helped promote his music, but not in a weird way where he posts the same video 100 times being like, oh, follow me before you blow up. He took a very different route where he actually just made jokes and different kind of content and leaned into some of the people trolling him. He has multiple videos on his page where he is being requested to add more bass to the song, which is obviously a troll, but he leaned into it, which then helped him as more people actually found it funny, reposted it, yada, yada, yada. You know how things blow up. But what about his actual music career? Did he blow up there? And the short answer is yes, he did blow up. He has about 470,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. One of his songs had 29 million listens. And a lot of his discography is very, very popular. He's already going on tour. I checked his link in bio, and it said he was going on tour. So this is one of those few exceptions where he actually did blow up. And here's a snippet from one of his newer songs that was released this month. I can always respect when creators want to change what they're doing, and that snippet sounds like he's kind of changing his style a little bit, or at least perfecting it to get a good intro to a beat drop or something. And honestly, I have a lot of respect for that. I love when creators express themselves creatively and evolve with their content. However, I still think the trend that he did is quite stupid. I think the reason that he did get successful was because he pursued things that were self-made and weren't just trends. Like, he had a video of him with a cat, and it was adorable. It was funny. It had millions of views. It had millions of likes, and he has plenty of those. He really found a good way to evolve as a content creator that helped him switch over his content views to his music views, which I have a lot of respect for. I think it's really cool. Anyway, on to the next person. At some point, we have to draw lines in the sand, and this is something that I really don't like. It is so fucking lazy. And the difference between him and a lot of these other creators is they'll space out a lot of these trend videos where it's like, oh, I want a loyal fan base and that cringy shit. Like, I don't hate him for doing that. I don't hate him at all, but I do fucking hate this trend. Look, he literally uploaded the same video 3 different times and paraphrased the words. Look, I'll literally play them side by side by side.
You play too much, you ain't serious. Lot of things left to experience.
I can understand wanting to promote your videos the fastest way possible. I'm a content creator myself. I understand it. But this is so fucking pathetic, man. It's honestly just so sad. You're trying to promote your music and, really, start a following. And the way you're doing it is so fucking pathetic. Why the fuck would you ever want to do this? Time and time again, this trend has showed that the people that buy in are not actually fans, but just want to be niche. Not to mention, the way that you have to blow up while doing this trend is to create your own content shown by the last guy we covered. It is such a dumb idea to try and do it this way, and it's so fucking lazy. By the way, this was uploaded this month, showing that this method or this way of gaining followers or trying to cheat the system has been going for the last 6 years, if not longer. And it just goes to show that no matter what you do as a content creator, if you follow the same trend where you try and get people to buy in by promoting yourself and saying, oh, follow me, I'll follow you back, it's just so lazy. And it doesn't actually get you loyal followers that'll watch your content. There's a reason I haven't done it. I've seen plenty of videos on YouTube where they do the exact same shit, where they're like, use this sound and I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me, and it has 60K likes, and it's why the fuck would I ever want to do that? I think that is so pathetic. And it's so lazy as a content creator, especially an adult. It's one thing if a child does it. It's another thing if you are 20 and doing it, my man. Anyway, that'll be it for the video. I hope you guys had a good time. I know this is a little bit different from my normal content, and I'll probably get back to some commentary stuff pretty soon. Anyway, see ya.